I am an African. I owe my being to the hills and valleys of. I am just joking. That speech or poem is best said by former President Mr. Thabo Mbeki. I know that people still use it during funerals, political rallies, and more funerals, but it's probably said best by him. Dumelang Bakgotsi, welcome to new and old friends. Your support means the world to me, and your constructive feedback is the reason that I keep doing this because I just want to get better and better. So, yesterday, the 25th of May, was Africa Day. Africa Day is a public holiday in some countries or states, and for others, we just get to honor it, celebrate it as best as we can. So, 25th of May, 1963, the Organization of African Unity was formed in Ethiopia. And the reason for this was the heads of state agreed that they want to promote, unity and solidarity of African states or countries. They want to spur economic development and obviously just to promote international cooperation. Whether that has been achieved fully or not, that is obviously subjective. I do feel, however, that there have been some advancements by all the states across the continent, which is to be applauded. However, much better can still be done. So South Africa's economic programs or economic development plans are usually centered around three pillars. Those are poverty, inequality, and unemployment. But I feel like them being the pillars of driving or doing projects and programs for economic development and improving the lives of our people is not just a South African thing. It's a African thing. Many years ago, over 100 years ago, the West entered our shores and came and looted our resources, our IP, our people, and we became disenfranchised. And adding on top of that, there was segregation. I mean, we all know the most evil thing to happen in the world, apartheid in South Africa for the longest time, has us even up to today, 2022, still fighting amongst each other in terms of which tribe is better instead of coming together. Let's not forget the objectives of the African Union, because the world is really scared of us. Africans are powerful, we are beautiful, we are smart, we are amazing. And that is the main reason why people from across the world can come here or came here and took forcefully what they wanted to take. Because they don't have it. We are unique, no one is like us. Americans refer to us as the motherland. We really are. Life begins and ends here. Africa my beginning, Africa my end. I was watching a documentary yesterday about Steve Biko, and there was mention of that. I'd always thought that someone had just made that up. Maybe I'm naive, but I didn't know that actually that had to do with Steve Biko. So back to poverty, inequality, and unemployment. How are we going to improve that as a people? Well, we need to unite. The world has succeeded in separating us. That's why we want to put South Africa first, put Nigeria first, put Egypt first, put Kenya first. But you know what? Put Africa first, because we are a force to be reckoned with. If we come together, there's nothing that the world can say or do to us. I'm wearing hair right now. And you know that Black women are the biggest consumers of hair products, of hair. Because you can just blink and I could have cut my hair, put on braids, put on extensions, put on a wig or a weave. We are the biggest consumers, but now it's time for us to become the biggest owners, because if we can just club together, we can do the most. Can you believe that this weekend is Bushfire? Bushfire is a festival that happens in Eswatini every year during the last weekend of May. And this is the first time that it's happening in the last 3 years because COVID. But now us music lovers from across the continent and other friends of ours from outside of the continent will be meeting this weekend to celebrate our love of music and to see each other. How beautiful is that? Now you tell me, why can't we just put Africa first in everything else? Peace and love.